Hi Pisces, welcome back to As Above So Below Healing Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisceans. So Pisces, let's get into this and see what's going on. And stick around for pick a card reading. I do have a winner and I will be reading for you at the end of this video, so stick around. All right, Spirit, what is going on for my Pisces? What do they need to know? Courage. Wonderful. Love this. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like you are making moves that your past self would have been like, I don't know about that. But there's this bout of courage and there's this bout of electricity that is really having you do things. It feels like this is your yes year. Like you are saying yes to the things that you have said no to in the past. And you're like, this is going to help open up new doors for me. And it's also going to help me grow. And I'm grateful for the opportunities. You have gratitude here too. So there's a new vision that I feel is cultivating for you. And you are acting on the actions, you're acting on the downloads. I love that. Pisces, also, we have a new moon in Aries on Friday, April 17th, and I will be holding a new moon ritual in Aries on Saturday the 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're actually going to be doing a road opening ritual to help expand and really help bring down the energies of opportunities and courage and really attract the things that you want. This is really saying to the divine, I'm ready for new opportunities. So if you want to join me, the link is in the description box below. Again, it is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, April 18th via Zoom. So I would love to see you there. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for my beautiful Pisces? Stand your ground. Yeah, Pisces, I feel like this is also happening in your emotional field too. Like, I feel like there was like a nail in the coffin for some of you for certain situations. This can be around, particularly, it could be with family, friends. You know, this is really you standing your ground on your perspective. And this is also not giving into people pleasing. And I'm speaking to the choir with that. Like, I'm a Pisces sun and I just want harmony and peace, but learning to release the people-pleasing tendencies is one of the hardest but biggest lessons that you can learn. And this is you standing your ground on your perspective because you love yourself enough to say no to this person or to say no to that situation. Like, you're really acting with integrity and you're acting with confidence, and I feel like it is really magnetizing, and a lot of people are seeing you in a different light. You're moving on from old stories, old patterns, old ways of thinking. Like, you're really releasing that victimhood mentality, and you're now in a powerful era of being the King of Wands, or the Emperor, really. And people are coming to you for advice. So I love this. Okay, let's get deeper into this, shall we? Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? What is happening? Got 10 of Wands, yeah. 9 of Wands, okay. Fiery energy. Spirit, what's going on? Queen of Wands. Hell yeah, Pisces. Love this. Okay. Ooh, with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You're moving on from the Devil. You're moving on from attachments that have left you feeling like you didn't have a voice, like you couldn't be yourself or you couldn't express yourself without some sort of chaotic disruption coming on. Because you have the 10 of Wands, you have the 9 of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Page of Swords. So there's something that you have mastered, and I feel like it is shadow work. You have really stood your ground in this feeling of being overburdened. Like it feels like you're sticking up for yourself finally. And you are, again, you have the stand your ground card twice, because 9 of Wands is also a card of boundaries, of sticking with your self-confidence. And with this 10 of Wands, this is you laying down the burdens, and it feels like you are just hanging up the phone to anything that feels heavy, anything that feels too restrictive, or even too judgy. I'm getting that word. So if there's been anything, this could be a Capricorn in your life, or somebody who has a very rigid mentality. And I'm getting also like pretentious vibes from this too. It's almost like this person or this situation didn't want to see you thrive, didn't want to see you be fully authentic in yourself. Because the Queen of Wands, this is the shadow work queen, and she has a lot of dignity, a lot of courage, a lot of confidence in who she is. And Pisces, I feel like you have worked on this, and nobody is going to take that away from you. And now I feel like with your newfound confidence, you are moving into a new era of self-exploration. And I think that you're also dipping your toe into other things, like pages are students. So you could be taking new courses on specific things, or you can be doing things that you haven't done before, but you have been wanting to. That kind of rounds out things that I said in the beginning. But really, it's because you have mastered your self-autonomy and putting the nail in the coffin, saying no to something, I feel like has opened up more doors to you for things to start flowing even more. So I want to get some clarity on this 10 of Wands. Spirit, what was it that Pisces is putting down? What is it that Pisces is ending with this 10 of Wands? The devil again, Pisces. Holy cow. What has kept you feeling chained? What's kept you feeling barred? And this could be even, this could be your thought patterns too. Oftentimes when we don't make a move, it can come out of self-doubt or fear. But I'm getting that there may have been somebody else involved in this, because you have the King of Cups. So that is Piscean energy, but I'm feeling emotional manipulation, to be honest. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Pisces, you walked away from emotional manipulation. You walked away from things that have felt like I can't hold the weight of this anymore. I can't move forward with somebody who refuses to grow. Or I feel like it's almost like they weaponized your emotions. And to do that to a Pisces is, there's no way that Pisces can survive in an emotionless or an emotional manipulation tactic or relationship. You know, like this takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength. And I think that you have learned a lot of emotional maturity from this. And you had to be your best friend in this dynamic, in this situation. And you are now calling the shots. You're now in this Queen of Wands energy. You have so much insight. And now I think you can peep patterns of people who are trying to get their way or trying to get you to do something. Now you're like, nope, I see it for what it is. And this isn't going to fly. So by you walking away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling, you are now stepping into this Fool energy. You are embracing change. You are accepting that there is a new, vibrant life for you on the other side because you said yes to yourself. And that takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of congratulations, Pisces. So keep moving in that. I do want to, let's see. I want to get some goddess cards here and see what's going on. And Pisces, if you are interested in a personal reading, the link for it is in the description box below. I also do hypnosis, I do Reiki, and I make candles, sprays for any sort of ritual. So let me know if that's what you want. Yep, blossoming. You are getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Yeah. So Pisces, I feel like you are really embracing this new skin. You're embracing this flower that you are. You are no longer the bumblebee. You are the flower. Put that in the comments. Say, time to be the flower, not the bumblebee. And that is from Queen Herbie. I love that. So yeah, you are really shining your light. You are starting to glimmer. And this is a long time coming because Pisces, when you love somebody, you will give chance after chance after chance after chance. And it takes multiple betrayals to finally get a Pisces to head on out, you know? And that is, again, one of the hardest lessons for Pisces because you have such unconditional love for people. And this time it is turning it back to you. So I love this. Yes. Let me get some advice for you. Worth. Yeah. This lesson was all about worth. It is all about knowing that you are worth more than what you have been given. And Pisces, you can feel the undercurrents of people's motives. You can feel when they're lying to you. You can feel when they are not telling you the whole story. And Pisces is psychic. You get downloads in your dreams. You get downloads. And even if you are around somebody and you feel that internal ping in your gut that says this isn't right, you trust that. And that is your superpower. And by you choosing you, you are opening up so many more opportunities that are going to be more aligned for you. And also it's opening up opportunities for more aligned relationships. We just had the full moon in Libra on the 1st of April, and that was about shedding old narratives, old constructs. And it's also about bringing balance and illuminating harmony in your life, particularly with relationships, because that's what Libra rules. But this can also be about forgiveness and shedding. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, say you forgive that person, but it is you shedding the narrative of being a victim. And that is what this worth is about. I love this. Beautiful. All right, Pisces. I would love to read for you, and I would love to see you in ritual. So again, if you want to do that, link is in the description box below, and I will see you on the next one. And if you want to be in the pick a card reading, go ahead and put your name down in the comments below and just say you want to be entered into the pick a card reading. And also I pull based on if you are subscribed to the channel. So if you're not subscribed, then I will pass your name. But if you are subscribed, I will go ahead and pull your name. But today's winner is Jules with Rogue Ascension. I love your handle, by the way. And thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see what's going on for you, babe. All right. We're going to pull some of the Psychic Oracle first and see what's going on. All right, Spirit Guides, what is going on for Jules? What are the best and highest messages for Jules at this time? Movement, choices, and decisions. Love this. Yes. So there seems to be some roads that are opening for you, some choices that are needing to be made. And in this card, I see that the green is really standing out to me. And green is indicative of the heart chakra. So what is your heart telling you to do? What information are you getting in silence? Where are you being pulled to? And this is also about having free will to make choices, to move, to navigate. And by you really reflecting on this and sitting in that power of change, that also brings a lot of opportunities for you too. So let's get a little deeper, shall we? Spirit, what else is going on for Jules here? Ooh, Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Okay. And Ace of Wands with Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's something that feels like it's stinging. There's some sort of pain that I feel that you are wanting to shed. It's something that you are wanting to move forward, but it feels like there's some sort of lack, or it could be about a financial situation. But you are really wanting to step into something new, some sort of energy that really lights your fire, because you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Page of Wands here. So this is about making a decision that is going to leave you feeling more fulfilled than where you are. And this can be a hard energy to navigate, because oftentimes when we are kind of in a space of limited resources or feeling like we are kind of stuck in a corner, it can make navigating a situation difficult. Or if this is about a major change, you don't want to make the right decision, or you don't want to make the wrong decision. So this is really, I think it's going to take some meditation, and it's going to take some courage and some bravery. And if this is something where I'm hearing the word pivot, there's a big pivot that's needed for you. And you have the World underneath the Three of Cups here. So there's some sort of painful ending that you are closing out. And I don't see a lot of cups here, but I do feel like there is an emotional undercurrent to this situation. And two is about partnerships. So again, this can be about navigating a relationship. It could be navigating a career. But there's something, I'm really feeling like this key here. And oftentimes when we make different decisions than we have been, that can illuminate results too. So my advice and what I'm feeling is to do something a little bit different. Get yourself out of this energy that feels like it's daunting, that feels like it's overcoming, and really embrace this Ace of Wands. Where is your passion? Where does your passion lie? And by activating this, it brings to you more motivation, more inspiration, because I feel like there can also be a little bit of burnout energy here too. And this isn't your end all be all. This is just a chapter, and you hold the key to unlocking this brand new chapter. So, all right, Jules, I hope that helped. If you want to go a little bit deeper, book a reading with me. You can do a half hour, you can do a full hour, whatever you would like. But I would love to help you on a personal level. So, and again, thank you so much for subscribing and all your love and comments. I really, 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 really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, I will see you on the next one, and blessed be.